Hi, welcome to my channel. I just got in from running some errands and I went to the farmer's market, and I just thought before I put everything away that I would show you what I got, because this is largely what we eat. Of course, we do eat, other things like oatmeal and rice and that sort of thing, but fresh produce is high on our list. So I just thought I'd show you. So let's start to the right. I got some beautiful, beautiful collard greens. They're Mondo. So I will cook these in the Instant Pot, and they don't take very long at all, maybe like 20 minutes with some Old Bay seasoning. It's very good. I got some bananas, of course, and some just regular onions. Some sweet potatoes. We like to do those in the Instant Pot as well. And a 5-pound bag of white potatoes, and I got some fresh green beans, which I love. Green beans have got to be one of my very favorite vegetables. I got some broccoli. I got 2 clumps of that. I plan to roast that with some garlic and olive oil in the oven, and that is just, I could eat half the pan. I got just a few 3 lemons, which is nice, in a glass of water. They had these Mondo Honey Crisp apples, and they are so juicy and so sweet. They are really nice. So hubby and I like those. And got some nice oranges. We've really been enjoying those and trying to stay healthy. I also got some elderberry gummies, so help the old immune system. I got 2 bags of carrots, which we throw in everything. I did get 3 pink grapefruits. Hubby and I both enjoy that, and very good. And some red grapes, which are nice to snack on in the evenings when you made a snack or something. I just bought 1 little cucumber. We don't really eat a lot of those right now, but my dad likes those with some ranch with his dinner. And he requested some tomatoes so he can have a tomato sandwich. So I got those for him. And also some scallions. He likes those in his chicken salad sandwiches. So I got that. And I got some ground chicken, which I plan to do the egg roll in a bowl that I'm always talking about. I already had some leftover cabbage from the other night, so I will use this up, and then I will use some carrots and onions and garlic with the soy sauce in the frying pan. So that will be a yummy dinner. So yeah, I'm excited. Fresh produce makes me excited. So stay tuned, and I am going to share with you just a few things. Hey there, I wanted to share with you some measurements that I took last night. And I've been meaning to do this for a while, so I was glad I finally broke down and got the measuring tape out. If you caught my Weight Watchers Weigh-In Wednesday video, you know that I went, as of Wednesday, was up 0.2 pounds. And although it is true, I said overall I'm happy with my progress, I have to say I was disappointed. I'm always disappointed, of course, when I don't have a loss, right? But this past week, I was particularly disappointed because I know that I've been out there walking every day, every weekday for sure, and I have been really doing everything I know. But I also discovered a couple things point-wise that I was not aware of. For instance, I just learned on Wednesday at my meeting that we have a local grocery store chain here called Publix, P-U-B-L-I-X. And they have very good rotisserie chicken, which is kind of our default for dinner if I'm too busy or our schedule doesn't permit for me to cook, right? So I always eat the chicken breast, which, under the purple plan and the blue plan, both is 0 points. And so I have never counted that with my points because it's chicken breast. I thought it was 0 points. Well, until our new leader brought up that, yeah, that's kind of like, Publix rotisserie chicken, you know, it's not 0 points. And there was a couple of us that we were like, what? So that was a game changer. I looked it up on my app, my Weight Watchers app. And if you ate the whole rotisserie chicken, which, you know, I wouldn't do that. It's like between 29 and 32 points. Yeah. So if you ate a quarter of that or a fifth of that, you know, you're going to have to claim some points here. You know, fortunately, I only eat a small amount. At any rate, all of this time, I have been on Weight Watchers now for, I'm entering my 13th month. And all of this time, I have been consuming Publix rotisserie chickens, and with the understanding that it was 0 points, and it wasn't. So, you know, sometimes we can say, oh, the program is not working like I wished it did. But sometimes it's user error, and sometimes it's really nothing you did on purpose. It's just ignorance. And then another thing that I have recently learned, I'm not sure if I mentioned it on here, I think I've been meaning to, as it relates to rice. You know, I switched from the blue plan to the purple plan, and under the purple plan, brown rice is 0 points. That's very enticing. That's awesome. Now, if we're in a hurry, we just will heat up the Uncle Ben's. You've probably seen them. They're in a little orange pouch, and you put them in the microwave for 90 seconds, and voila, you have brown rice or whatever flavor rice you like. Well, I thought it's brown rice, so that's 0 points, right? And I have not been counting that either until I recently looked it up because hubby bought a new flavor. He bought the long grain wild rice, I think. And so that had, I think it was 4 or 5 points, I'm not sure. So then that led me to look up, well, let me just scan the brown rice. Well, that was points as well. And I was horrified because, again, that is something that I was not claiming in my daily diet. But I did a little research as to why when brown rice is supposed to be 0 points. Excuse me. Well, apparently they dehydrate the rice before they package it into those little pouches, and then they add oil. And then once you put it in the microwave, it reconstitutes and you have, you know, nice moist rice. So that is not 0 points for me. So that was a game changer also. So interesting things that you learn along the way. But anyway, I just thought I would mention those to you in case you're on Weight Watchers or wanted to know. But those are interesting. So anyway, I got the measuring tape out because, like I said, I was a little disappointed that I had a gain of 0.2 pounds. I mean, I wasn't worried because, you know, I know it's all going to come out in the wash. But disappointed that the scale did not reflect all of my hard work. But, you know, I've mentioned this many times, the scale is not our only indication of progress, right? So how are we feeling? How are our labs coming back? How are our clothes fitting? And, you know, and then actually getting the measuring tape out, and what does that reflect? So I wanted to share it with you. The last time I measured myself was October the 19th. So I will be comparing January 16th measurements to October the 19th. So several months. So back in October, my neck was 15 inches. And now it is 14 and a half. So that was really good, a ½ inch. I thought it had been kind of thinning out. It's always a good thing. I have a 1 inch change. I don't need to say numbers, but 1 inch change in my bust. My waist, I had a 3/4 of an inch difference. So that was very good. Very happy about that. A ½ inch change for the good in my hips. That's always good. And my my left side of my body and my right side, you know, it's always different. So on my left thigh, I have a 1 inch difference. And on my right thigh, I have a 1/2 inch difference, you know. I do have lymphedema, so that could be part of it. And then it could be that part of my, I am right-handed and inclined more to my right side. So, you know, I might have more muscle on that side. I don't know. I have a 1/2 inch difference both on my left and my right calf. So that is very good. I thought so. So it's nice when the measurements confirm what you think is going on. And then about the same with my upper arms, because I do like to kind of measure that and track that. So yeah, I was most happy about the difference on my waist and my hips, definitely, and my neck, because I think the neck is pretty telling in your overall weight. That's why we see it so, actually I think the face is one of the first places sometimes that we notice our weight change. And definitely, you know, I will probably always have these jowls. Thank you, Mom. But all the better to make my smile, right? But I have noticed that my face is definitely more thin. If you go back and watch some of my videos from the beginning of my channel, you'll definitely see a change in my face for sure. So yeah, I'm very happy. So still in my size 14s, down from a 2X. And I think it probably won't be too much longer until I can fit into some size 12s because I've noticed that my size 14 pants, now granted, I have gotten a little more loose. Now granted, you have to factor in where I shop. But at any rate, you know, I always think clothes have been washed and dried and, you know, they've really shrunk. So sometimes maybe I could fit into a size 12 now, who knows? But honestly, I don't really care about the number on the tag. It's all about how I'm feeling and am I getting closer to my goal. So another very good bit of information that I'd like to share with you before I sign off today. Now yesterday I got on the scale and it was, I think it was 180, or not yesterday, I think it was Wednesday, 188.8. And so that was just up slightly for me. But I was very, very happy to see on the scale this morning, 187.2. I was like, that's more like it. So yes, in the right direction for sure. And I got out there and I walked this morning. I met a new neighbor and we plan to walk some mornings together. So that will be nice. And I will tell you that I walked the most I have in a very long time today. My Fitbit was going crazy because I had actually met my daily goal before 10:30 this morning, you guys. And I still had to go grocery shopping and run some errands. Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot. But I do feel so good. I always feel so good once I get out there and get to walking. My only issue is my back, but so far so good. I think I need a nap. But I did really well step-wise today. Actually, let's see, what does it say? Yeah, 9,082 steps today, guys. Normally, now my goal is, I think I have it set for 6,500 steps. That would be doing very well on any day of the week if I got 6,500 steps. That, it's sad to say, does not usually happen. If I hit 5,000 these days, because I am pushing myself more, then that's a good day. So I have almost 10,000 steps today, guys. That is huge, huge. My physical therapist, Jen, would love to hear that. Incidentally, once I reach my goal, I do plan to stop in and say hi to all of the physical therapists and the staff there that were so good to me during my 2.5 years of physical therapy. They are asking me to come in so I can show them my progress, so I definitely plan to do that. So excited about my progress. I encourage you, if the scale is not moving as quickly as you would like, get out your measuring tape and you are likely to see some, bit of your progress there. So yeah, I definitely am encouraged by the scale this morning and my measurements. When you can see those tangible pieces of evidence of your hard work, it is exciting. And honestly, that is what keeps me going. Just seeing my progress and feeling better, more energy, it is exciting. And I am exhausted apparently. I hope you all have a great night. Thanks for joining me today, and I will talk to you soon.